Alright, this is a video response to Italian Gamer 12. I'll go ahead and put that in the description below. And the question was, what do you consider retro? And he went along and said that he considers anything retro that isn't sold in stores, that you can't just go to GameStop and find, or Walmart, and just pick up. I think he used Xbox as the example, where you can't just walk in and buy like an original Xbox controller. And I can agree with that a little bit. PS2 I don't really consider retro. Well, actually, I'll just go and say how I feel. I consider anything retro that has a nostalgic factor. Like, I don't look back on Xbox, PS2, GameCube as like memories of anything. Like, there's no nostalgic value to those games or those systems. Sure, I have some times that I'm like, oh yeah, remember that? It's like, yeah. But it was like, it hasn't been that long. So I just, although I can agree on the reasoning that if you can't buy it, you consider it retro, I can agree with that. I personally don't. I think mine would start Generation 5, I suppose, with Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, that era, in my opinion. That's where I would begin. GameCube, kind of, because I didn't play GameCube, so it was like the little guy. I think that's as retro as I can get, or the latest I can get is GameCube, just because I didn't play it, and it's Nintendo, and Nintendo always feels kind of retro, a little more than the others. PlayStation 1 to me feels retro. So pretty much anything to me that I have to remember and I feel like it's been a long time. GameCube does feel like a long time. I know they just stopped selling GameCube stuff in GameStop, so I'm kind of almost in a weird area where I don't even make sense in my own reasoning. But that's just how I feel. There's really no right or wrong. I guess the day it goes off the shelf. I mean, if you consider that retro, then you're right, because retro is however the fuck you want retro to be. I mean, it's your fucking opinion. Do what you want. But when I hear retro collection, I don't expect to see any PlayStation 2 stuff at all. That's just how I feel. When I hear retro, I think way back. I mean, Nintendo, Atari. But I'll consider retro anything up to probably GameCube. You can consider retro PS fucking 3 if you want to. I don't give a damn.